Ooh, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Clutch Joe coming at you with yet another reaction. Now, this time, I wanted to address this Batman situation because I do end up loving the Batman. What I'm actually seeing so far on the Batman movie. I think that the design of the cowl is actually pretty cool. I do end up loving how is that Robert Pattinson's jawline actually looks right there. There were some complaints about how is it that he ended up looking a little too skinny in the beginning, but you know what? It doesn't look all that bad. You know, to tell you the truth, I'm actually digging this one because I have seen some comic iterations look like this, and right now by this artist rendition, I mean, just the way that you get to see it, it is pretty cool. I do end up liking how is that he ends up looking, although. To tell you the truth, there is something that I've been wanting to see along with every Batman fan has been wanting to see, and that is this. People have been wanting to see the white eyes, and we have seen some reference in it on Batman v Superman when with the armored Batman, and also in the Dark Knight. So, I mean, it would be kind of cool to end up seeing that this thing actually comes on out in the movie. However, I don't necessarily know. We've also seen some images of the stunt double right here that vaguely looks a lot like Ben Affleck, let's be honest. But you know, the suit does end up looking like it's gonna end up having a CGI cape. Maybe, I'm not so sure. But it does end up looking like it's battle worn, especially with the chest insignia. It did end up looking good. Now, a lot of folks were actually complaining about the wrist blades, and I can see where it is that you can actually be angry with. But to be honest, we have seen this look before in comics, especially with a certain character by the name of Talon, who does end up having that. Now, Talon, if you don't know, he is from the Court of Owls. It's a very cool story from the New 52. I suggest that you end up reading it. Anyways, I think that this Batman might actually be a member of the Court of Owls, and that might explain his gauntlets. So that's actually pretty cool. The one thing that I didn't like that I've seen is the bike. Now the Bat bike right here, it just looks like a regular Harley Davidson bike. I don't necessarily like that they just ended up putting some bat ears onto the bike, and then that's it. You know, it doesn't really scream Batman for me, man. It's just not screaming Batman for me. Now look at that. You get to see that in daytime, and yeah, again, this bike is just not getting my attention. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. It just looks a little too a little too common. You know, it just looks like a regular common bike. It doesn't necessarily scream Batman. But hey, you know what? Hollywood does end up having a way of making something that looks very common look badass in the end. So I mean, who knows how that they're gonna spin this? I'm just hoping that this isn't the final product. And again, this is Batman in year 2, so I understand. But the biggest thing that I do end up having is images that have been released just today, and that is this. Now, if you wouldn't know any better, you would think that this is just basically a pimped out Camaro, and or like a Back to the Future wannabe Camaro or something like that. It looks like a car from Knight Rider or something. You know, it doesn't necessarily scream Batmobile, but yeah, that's a Batmobile, all right. And I don't necessarily know how to feel about this. I mean, folks, if you guys actually like this one, let me know. But me personally, I don't know if I actually like this. I mean, it just looks like it's a freaking car that you would see regularly out on the streets that it seems pimped out. And this version of the car actually looks like a like a car that has been seen on Doomsday, that has been seen on the Blade movies. I mean, there's nothing special about this. So I don't know. I mean, anyways, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what is it that you end up thinking. Please leave a like, share, and a comment, and I'll catch you guys later, alright? Peace. Subscribe!